In the past year, I've traveled more than I usually do in any given year. Both for personal and for professional. I've been to Las Vegas, Traverse City, St. Louis, Orlando, Boston, Petoskey. I feel like I'm missing something, but anyway, spent a lot of time in hotels this year. Oh, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Detroit. Fortunately, this past weekend was my last, that I know of, hotel stay for my 40th year on Earth. My daughter has this stuffed dog that she sleeps with every night, and we got home, the other day, and realized that it was left in the bed at the hotel 3 hours away from here. It's a very meaningful stuffed animal to her, and we called, left a message. They called us back and said, "Oh yeah, we've got the dog, and we'll put you in touch with our shipping department." That suggests that this happens all the time, that they have an entire shipping department just to send people's lost belongings back to them. So that's a real nice thing. And I think about this this story I heard at a marketing conference not too long ago, where they talk about the customer experience, and they talk about the Ritz-Carlton. Ritz-Carlton is a very posh hotel chain, and there was this this family who stayed there, and their little kid lost I think it was a stuffed giraffe, and this stuffed giraffe named Joshy, and they called the hotel and was like, "Oh, this is a sacred stuffed animal to my son," and not only did they send Joshy back to them, inside the box there was a whole bunch of photographs of Joshy laying by the pool and getting a massage at a massage chair, and sitting at the bar having like drinks or whatever. Not alcoholic, probably. Shirley Temples, I'm guessing. But it's just like this delightful experience that some guy who works maybe in the laundry room, or maybe one of the housekeeping staff at this hotel, who is controlling the public perception of the brand. This isn't a guy from marketing, sales, high level corporate person. This was just someone who thought, hey, this let's have some fun. Let's give this this kid's probably pretty upset. Let's bring him some joy by showing him that the stuffed animal was in good care. So that family shared the story on social media and stuff, and so me never having been to a Ritz-Carlton, I have a positive connotation with that name because of the story from these people I don't even know. And your customers are your best salespeople. That's what I've been learning at a lot of these marketing conferences and stuff like that. So I'm happy to say that at least the initial stages of getting that stuffed dog back to my daughter are happening, and hopefully that happens soon. And we'll have a similarly happy story about the Boyne Highlands Resort in Boyne, Michigan. So we'll see how that goes. A show that I watched when I was a little kid, Muppet Babies, was a cartoon. It was the Muppets as preschoolers in this daycare using their imagination. I like that. They've rebooted it. They brought it back for the Disney Channel, and it's like a little bit more like 3D animated. Looks really nice. But I watched the first episode tonight with my daughter because she doesn't have her dog to cuddle with as she's going to bed. and it's nice. It's a nice show if you got little kids. If you used to like Muppet Babies when you were a kid, you'll like this reboot. It's a lot of the same stuff. Although instead of Scooter and Skeeter, Scooter was actually a Muppet from the Muppet Show that made it into the cartoon, but Skeeter was like his sister or something. Didn't exist in the Muppet universe. So instead of those two characters, they've replaced it with this penguin. And I forget the penguin's name. It's inconsequential, but it's a good show. Kids, imagination, talking about things, talking about feelings, emotions, talking about being scared of the dark, talking about being wild, being crazy. That's just the first episode. It's free on YouTube. Check it out. Show it to your kids. Show it to your grandkids.